Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and I am the creator behind Lily Rose Craft Room. And for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make kiss cut sticker sheets without having to pay for Cricut access. These cute little stickers are perfect for kids, to hand out for Valentine's Day, or even if you want to start your own sticker business. Before we get started, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. And also turn on the notifications bell so you guys don't miss out on any new videos. All right, let's get started. If you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know I love Creative Fabrica. This is where I get all of my designs. I already scoped out the design that I was gonna be using and I added it to my favorites. And if you guys are thinking of trying Creative Fabrica, I do have a free trial link down in the description below. You get 10 free downloads or 1 month free, whichever comes first. So if you're thinking of trying it or wanna see what it's about, I definitely suggest you guys check that out. So I downloaded that file and now I'm gonna go on to Cricut Design Space and we are gonna make our stickers from there. So we're gonna upload our images by selecting Upload Image. We're gonna browse and we're gonna find it on our computer. Next, we're gonna select the image that we want. You're gonna click it and then select Open. For the image type, I always select Complex and it gives me all the vibrant colors. And then after, we're gonna select Apply and Continue, and then we are going to save it as a Print Then Cut image. And we're gonna hit Upload. Then I'm gonna select 4 more images and upload them the same way. You can upload as many as you want, but just for the sake of this video, I'm only doing 5. Now that I have all my images uploaded, I'm gonna select each one and then click Add to Canvas. And then they upload onto the canvas, super huge. But before we do anything, we're gonna resize them really small, that way we can see everything. So I just go on the width and I just put 2. We're gonna resize these later, but just so we can see what's going on here. I just made them a tad bigger, that way I can get a visual of what I'm doing. Next, what I like to do is go over to the Shapes button and select a square. And this square is gonna be nothing at the end. We're just using it right now, that way we can see what the sticker outline looks like. And you could change the color of it. My favorite color is purple, so I'm just selecting purple. But like I said, this square is, we're gonna delete it at the end. So I want that square in the background, so we're gonna hit Arrange and send it to the back. That way we can put our image in the front. And look how cute this little fry girl is, all sassy with her Stanley. This is my favorite one. So I'm gonna make her big and then we're just gonna resize her later. So the size right now doesn't matter. So this Create Sticker button, if you don't have it, let me show you how to get it. So we're gonna go to the top of the right screen where the name is, and we're gonna select that drop down button, and then we're gonna hit Settings. And you wanna be on the first tab where it says General, and then you're gonna go down to Application Experience and you're gonna wanna make sure Beta is on. And what Beta is, it's like basically like the testing room. So before they make features go live, they want people to test it first. So like this Cricut sticker button, it's new, so sometimes it doesn't work like it should or whatever, but it's in the testing phases right now. That's only available to the beta users. And it's also available to only the Cricut Access members. So if you want to use this feature, you gotta pay for it. And it has an option for die cut stickers, which it cuts all the way through the paper, or kiss cut, where it leaves the backing on, but it only cuts around the image, but leaves the backing on. So it just makes things easier to peel. We're not gonna be using the Create Sticker feature, but I do wanna show you guys what it looks like. So it gives you the option to make the border. So it gives, if you click on it, it's thin, standard, wide, or you can customize it. So this is basically like the offset feature, how you can make your outline around the image. But like I said, we're not gonna be using the Create Sticker for this video today because I wanna show you guys how to do it for free, just in case that you don't have the Cricut Access membership. So first off, we're gonna select our image and then we're gonna go up to the top where it says Offset. Then it's gonna give you like a standard outline size and you can adjust it with the bar if you want it thicker or thinner. You wanna make sure you have a clean, full outline. You don't want it like this where the 2 lines are connecting with each other, because that's gonna give problems like when you're cutting. So you just wanna adjust the bar to the right side to make the outline thicker. Once we have the outline how we want it to, we are going to select Apply. So next we need to remove the cuts from the inside. So we're going to go on Operation and we're going to change the Print Then Cut to a basic cut. Then we're going to go to the right bottom where it says Contour. We're going to select that and then select Hide All Contour. So this is going to hide all the cuts from the inside. Next, we're going to make sure that we have the offset layer clicked, and then we're going to change the color from gray to white. Next, we're going to select both images and we're going to select Flatten. And what this is going to do, it's going to print it and cut it out as one instead of two layers. Once it's flattened, we're going to move it aside and start the next one. I'm going to walk you through the steps again with the next image. So we're going to select it and then select Offset. The offset usually keeps the last size, so if you like it, just hit Apply. So there it is. We got to remove the inner cuts, so we're going to change the operation to Basic Cut, go on Contour, and Hide All Contours. Remember that Contour button is only there when you change the operation, so it doesn't work with Print Then Cut. You gotta change it to a Basic Cut or else it won't be there. Then hold the Shift button on your keyboard, select both images, and flatten. Then I'm just gonna move it aside and then we're gonna continue with the other ones the same exact way. So I'm just gonna speed things up just to make the process go a little bit faster, but I'm doing it the exact same way I was doing the other ones. But if you have any questions, please feel free to write them down in the comments below and I'll get to them. Now that we have the offset for all our images, we don't need our square anymore. We just wanted it as a visual so we can see the outline for our pictures. So now we're gonna delete it. We're just gonna simply hit the backspace. Now we are gonna get a different shape. We're gonna get the rectangle with the rounded edges, and this is gonna be our sticker sheet. I just personally like the one with the round edges. I feel like it's more aesthetically pleasing, but you can choose whichever shape you'd like. The max print and cut size is a 6.75 by a 9.25, and that's just for one sheet, but we wanna make 2 sticker sheets in one page. We're gonna divide the 9.25 by 2, so it gives us a size of 4.6. Then after we're done arranging our stickers, we're gonna duplicate this after, so we have 2 sheets. We need to bring that rectangle to the back, so we're gonna go on Arrange and Send to the back. That way our stickers are in the front. Next, we're just going to resize and arrange the stickers so they can all fit in that sheet. Then I just duplicated one of the images so we can have an even amount on each row. Now this step is a little out of order. It could have been done before we arranged our stickers, but I forgot. But let me show you what we need to do. So in order for this sheet to be a kiss cut and then have that whole entire rectangle cut all the way through, we need to make layers. So we're going to duplicate this rectangle 5 times. So it's gonna tell the Cricut that this rectangle needs to cut 5 times in order to cut all the way through. And the rest of those stickers, it's only gonna cut 1 time. This is the way we trick or hack the system. That way we get personalized little sticker sheets. Duplicating it 5 times, that's a sweet spot for me. My blade is very sharp, so depending on how your blade is, you might need to add a few more rectangles to this. Next, we're gonna highlight all the rectangles and we're going to go on Align and we're going to center all of them. I also wanted to align it with the other rectangle, so now again we're gonna highlight all the rectangles and align it together. Then I'm gonna send them to the back, that way the stickers are in the front. Then one of my little stickers got stuck underneath, so I just found which one it was in the layers. So I clicked it and I just went on Arrange and Send to the front. Next, I'm gonna highlight everything and attach it. And then I'm going to right click and select Duplicate. So this is going to give us our 2 little sheets in one of the Print Then Cut sheets. Next, I'm gonna grab one of the sheets and put it under, and then I'm gonna highlight everything, and then we're gonna go on Align and we're going to center it horizontally. Next, this is a step that you could also do earlier, is change the color of the rectangles. So the reason why I made it purple at the beginning was because I wanted to see how the stickers are gonna look like with the offset. So if I had made it white in the beginning, it was gonna be hard to see the offset. So now we're gonna click all of the purple rectangles and we're going to make them white, because if we leave them purple, it's gonna print purple. Now for the last step of designing, we're gonna highlight everything and select Attach. So this is gonna put everything in one page for us. Then we're gonna select Make. So this is how it's gonna look like in our sheet, and then we're gonna hit continue. Then we're gonna send it to our printer, and we're gonna turn off the bleed and turn on the system dialog. And then our print window is gonna come up, so we're gonna select our printer, and then we're gonna go on preferences, and the paper type that we're using is premium presentation paper matte. We're gonna select that and then change the quality to high, and then we're gonna hit OK. So the printable vinyl that we're gonna be using today is from Tech Wrap Craft, and we're also gonna be using their holographic laminating sheets. The reason we're gonna be using laminating sheets is to protect the ink on the printable vinyl. So if you don't put a laminating sheet, just know that like if you scratch the sticker, the ink is gonna come off. So it's always best to use laminating sheets. These are super cute holographic ones, and they also have clear plain ones. I do wish these sheets had like a watermark on the back of the paper, because it is kind of hard to tell like what is the front and what is the back, because they're both kind of like matte. So what I do is I like to peel a corner of it just to feel which way is the sticky side. That way I know that the sticky side is going down on my printer. Once it's done printing out, I let it dry on the table for a couple minutes before I put the laminating sheet on. Let me just show you a couple of the different laminating sheets that this came with. We've got some hards, and they're really pretty. Like when you move it, you see different colors of it, and they're very, very beautiful. This is the one I chose. It's like a nighttime star effect. So I measure my laminating sheet and then I cut it. So I put it where the black edges are, and I just make a little mark because I don't want to put the laminating sheet over the registration marks, because this can compromise my cut. As you can see, I make the mark right before the black line. Then I just put it on my paper trimmer and I trim along where I made the marks, vertically and horizontally. And now I have the perfect size sheet. Next, before I apply it on my printable vinyl, I peel back a little bit of the laminating sheet and I cut off a piece of the backing. Next, I align it a little bit before my registration marks, and I attach the other side with my little squeegee. And you can see that I have that little piece and it's aligned perfectly. And doing it this way versus just like peeling off the whole entire backing and just like slapping it on, doing it this way doesn't allow any room for air bubbles. So we're simply gonna peel back that backing and push it out with the squeegee. Next, we're gonna align it perfectly on our Cricut mat, and then I use a roller just to make sure it's really pressed on. Next, I'm gonna show you how to make your own material settings with your own tab. You're gonna select Browse All Materials, and then you're gonna go all the way to the bottom and select Material Settings. And this is gonna show you all of the materials, what the cut pressure is, how many times it's gonna cut around. So this shows you everything. Now I'm gonna show you how to make your own materials for this specific cut. We're gonna scroll all the way to the bottom and we're going to select Add New Material. And I'm gonna name it Sticker Sheet Kiss Cut. Next, we're gonna save it and hit Done. Next, it's gonna take us to a little adjustable bar, and this is our little materials. So this is the pressure of which the blade is gonna cut. So for me, since my blade is very sharp, what works best for me is a 2.85. So depending on how your blade is, you might need to up it a little bit. So you just gotta play around with it and find your sweet spot. So on the multi-cut, we're just gonna leave that off because we only wanted to cut one time. We already have our rectangles to cut 5 times. So with this, we're just gonna leave that off. Then we're gonna hit save, and here we have our sticker sheet kiss cut. Then we're gonna scroll down and hit done. And then to find our material, we're gonna select again, browse all materials, and we're gonna type in sticker and find the one that we just made, which is sticker sheet kiss cut. I'm gonna bookmark it to save it and hit done, and now we're ready to cut. Now we're gonna load our Cricut mat into the machine and hit cut. Next, it's gonna read the registration marks on the sheet, and once it approves it, it's gonna start cutting. Now you can see it's starting to cut around the images one time, and then once it gets to the outer ones, it's gonna cut 5 times because we made 5 rectangles to cut. Now that my Cricut is done cutting, I'm removing the sheet from my Cricut mat. There was some parts that were still a little bit attached, so I just folded it forward and they just snapped off. And to remove the stickers off the mat, you simply turn over the Cricut mat and you pull them off. And here you can see that the backing did not cut through because we're not cutting die cut, we're cutting kiss cut. And like always, here is the finished look. That holographic overlay definitely makes these stickers give it that extra pop. And here is the kiss cut of it. It cut out perfectly. See, it didn't cut through the backing. It just simply cut through the overlay and the vinyl for a perfect peel. And these cute little sticker sheets are perfect to add to your small business if you're starting to make stickers, or simply if you just want to make party favors for the kids or to pass on Valentine's Day. There's so many options you can do with these. I'm gonna give my Cricut a little glamour update, so I'm gonna put it on my Cricut. That is it for today's video. If you watched this video to the end, thank you so much. Show me by putting hearts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Doing this really helps my channel grow. Also, I'm here every Tuesdays and Thursdays with a new video, so make sure you're subscribed so you guys don't miss out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!